Hi guys, this is my second New Year's video this year, and I again copied it from May because it was her idea originally, but I asked her and she told me that it's fine if I do this. So it's my K-pop New Year's resolutions video about collection wise, so albums and photo cards. I'm gonna start with photo cards because that's really short. So as of now I'm pretty happy with my collection for other K-pop groups. There's one card which I really want, is Dain's Showtime card, because I really want to get that card. Like, I really want to get one WhatsApp card, and it's Dain's, my bias card. But other than that, it's Super Junior. So I want to complete the Mamacita A and B sets for now. But of course, if SJM has a comeback, then that set has to be completed. But that's at least only 8 cards, so that's pretty good. Or 7, depends. But most likely 8. So that should be done. And of course, if I find rare older Donkey cards, then those two. And if they release Donkey and Inyok stuff, then Donkey's cards. So those are stuff too, but those are new stuff. For older stuff, Mamacita A and B should be completed. And other groups, it's pretty much fine for what I have now. So, albums. For my top girl groups, I actually have completed collections for their Korean stuff, except for T-ara's Apple thing, Korea-China project. That's a goal for January actually, so I can buy that one. But other than that, and One Line Music's Rare album, I have their collection completed, so the only goal for this year is to get their comeback stuff, which is 1 album, maybe 2 for each group, so that's fine, that can be done. And then Super Junior, let's talk about Suju. Every single year I promise it. It's the 3rd year I'm saying this, that this year I'm gonna complete my Suju collection, and guess what, it never happened. But this year I just want to get really close to it by the 10th anniversary. So I have my list here. These are more rare stuff. But beside the opera puzzles, I want to complete it by the 10th anniversary. And this includes, besides some rare stuff, it includes 7 Yes Asia packages. And half of those are already reached free shipping, so there's 1 stuff in those, but the other ones are around $30, so I always need something to add and reach free shipping, and usually that is a T-ara Japanese single or maybe After School. So that's like the only others from my top girl groups that I would do, except Korean comeback, but you know, just to reach free shipping. So for Suju I really want to do it this year, but I know that it's a bit too much to promise that. But I can promise that I'm gonna order the cheaper Yes Asia things. So not the expensive ones, but for other stuff, because they always release tons of new stuff. And most of it is Japanese, and Japanese stuff, especially concert DVDs, are so expensive. That's why I barely have money for older stuff of Suju. So what I want to get is the other 2 jackets of Banana Japanese version, the full album, the Korean album, just in Japanese packaging. I already bought one, it's on the way, but I'm not 100% sure which version it is, because I cancelled an item in that package and then requested for another, but then they messaged me, they're not sure if they can get it, and then I told them, okay, but that other CD is fine too, and I don't know which did they put in the end. Both are Bonamana ones, but which one? I'm not sure. So I need the other 2, and I need to, for Hangang's 2 albums, I want to get the other versions I wanted, so that's 4 things. Those for sure, I have to get those this year. And the expensive ones would be really nice to get, but you know, they're expensive. So that's for Suju, I guess, because they're gonna have Japanese single. Donkey and Inyok is gonna have Japanese stuff again, even though they promised the Korean one this time, but that can be only a digital single, what they're filming in California right now, so you know, we never know. And SGM stuff, but you know, they're gonna have enough stuff, and suddenly random merch can appear anytime, so that's why I'm like, new stuff is enough. But I really want to complete their collection already, because it's been taking me more than 3 years now, and I know I can blame myself for liking other groups. That's basically why it's not completed yet, and it should be. Other groups, Shinhwa. I think what a reasonable goal is to get their new albums. So the new comeback one and 2 other ones, so that's 3 albums. That's reasonable, I can do it besides doing Super Junior. That's a goal for this year for Shinhwa. For Infinite, I have their Korean stuff, but no, I'm not talking about Infinite because there's something that I'm working on. You don't know it eventually. So Infinite is not a thing what I'm talking about right now. Jaya, I'm missing 1 single, a full album, 2 mini albums, a subunit mini album. There's 2 Taiwanese things I want to get and their comeback. If that happens, that's 8, and I want to get 4 of those this year for sure. 4. That would be very nice. 4. You know, just like, of course, completed would be nicer, but Super Junior is priority. But I want to move forward with my Jaya collection, even though I already have 4 things, and that's really nice. Next group, yeah, there's like other groups, but for example, I really like Domashiki. They're my 5th favorite boy group, but since they have so many stuff, it's harder to start collecting them. So if Red Velvet has a physical release, or Lovelyz makes a comeback, or Laboom makes a comeback, I'm sure to get those, try to get those, because there's only 1 stuff that I'm missing, the new one, because I got their earlier stuff. In Red Velvet's case, they don't even have anything yet. So that's why it's not everyone, and I really want to get Dalshabet's comeback thing, because I don't have many Dalshabet, and I need Dalshabet in my life, and maybe 1 Kara CD, besides if they have a comeback, so an older Kara CD. That's a nice goal. I don't want to make big goals, just like 1 this year, and maybe random groups. If I'm just like suddenly, oh, I want to buy this album, but not like huge hauls of that group, so I'm not gonna randomly buy like 15 top CDs. I do not allow myself to do that, no. But if I suddenly decide that I want something from Madtown, because Buffy is Buffy and he's perfect, then I might get a Madtown CD. That's what I want to explain, but that's one thing. So it's like I won't suddenly start to buy a bunch of 1 group things. What I want as a promise for early this year is Top Dog's anniversary non-signed version. I really want to get a non-signed one, but I usually buy more than 1 CD in a package, so I have to think more about it, how to order it. So T-ara's new CD and Top Dog's anniversary are like really like that thing. How will I say that? Like that thing. Like that's really, beside the other stuff, like for JI it's like 1 of those stuff, so like 4 of those 8 stuff. Yep, that's all I wanted to say, I think. Talked about photo cards, talked about my top groups, also mentioned Dalshabet and Kara, so they are top groups too. So I think I did everything. Oh yeah, and Charang's version of their new Japanese single, but that's probably gonna be in a Yes Asia package to reach free shipping, so it's like, because those are pretty cheap. So yeah, I think I said everything. So let me know if you did any kind of resolutions for K-pop wise for this year, complete this collection, or I don't know, get this CD that you have wanted forever or something. Let me know. Yeah, bye.